What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Guys, I want to talk about NBA YoungBoy, his mother, and Wendy Williams. And the mother of NBA YoungBoy is Sharonda Golden. She's the mother of NBA YoungBoy, who's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And we know that he was arrested on a federal warrant. He was caught with illegal guns in 2020, and then there was a high-speed chase in Los Angeles that garnered the attention of a lot of the blogs, and Wendy Williams has weighed in on the situation. And she says that he has to go to jail. How do you do a hot pursuit? There are innocent people out here, right? Nobody wants that he's bringing down the property value. He's 21 years old and with 7 kids, okay? And you know, all of that is true. Sharonda Golden, the mother of NBA YoungBoy, responded by saying this: "Lady music, F Wendy Williams around here letting a half-dead 90-year-old white man suck her D, worried about my child. Stop tagging me in bullshit." Okay. All right, I'm not gonna play the recording. You can go to, I believe it's on site. It's on site. It's _on site on Instagram and see it. But I want to talk about this. I don't agree with Wendy Williams on many things. But see, it's better that she called it out than we did. Because NBA YoungBoy was raised by a single mom who didn't do a good job. His other 2 brothers, younger brothers, are in prison for murder right now. Okay? He has 7 children. He has federal charges. He's facing many years in prison. Then when you point out the fact that these young guys who come from these environments are bringing down the property value, they're terrorizing the black society, or terrorizing the society as it is, the parents' response is F you. And let me kind of bring that out here. You know, a lot of times in black society, we don't have the ability to correct these people's kids. Okay? We don't. If you try to talk to them about that, there's going to be a lot of beefs. Okay? People are going to be upset. This is the reason why a lot of times in black America you move away for a reason, because you just don't want to be having to be explaining to people why their kids are so messed up. And it's in black America every day. A lot of talented black people like a Wendy Williams, your entrepreneur, your merchant class, they don't want to live amongst these neighborhoods where there's one parent in the home, okay? Where there's a man or a woman as the parent. Because the reality is that these kids don't have any infrastructure. Many of them reading at a low level, comprehending at a low level, don't have the support system to do the right thing, living around a lack of resources. And then if you try to, tell them what to do, then there's the parent who is there, who is pissed at you for trying to correct the child. Okay? And when you bring up that their child is messing up, they don't want to hear it from you. This is the reason why, in many cases, a lot of black people used to want to be teachers. Teachers used to have a lot of more autonomy in schools. Now, if the kids are misbehaving, you want to tell the parent about the child. There are cases where the parent comes at you when the parent was not able to have the child in the first place. And then you see that unaccountable spirit of NBA Youngboy's mother. You see? It's she don't want to address the argument that how does your son have 7 kids at 21? Why is your son the menace to society? And it's all it is calling names. Okay? It's calling names. It's roasting. It's deflecting. And a lot of people get tired of dealing with, those folks in Black America. Then let's say, for example, if NBA Youngboy gets shot, here she is crying at the funeral, talking about I did the best I can, I did this. And if you want to think about it, NBA Youngboy indirectly could be responsible for King Von's death. It was his artist that got into it with King Von. I mean, it wasn't his fault, really, but he's somewhat related to that. These guys are terrorists in Black America. And not only that, somehow they keep finding young women to reproduce with them. And when these kids come out and they cannot do anything in society, then it's everybody else's fault. Everybody has to account for them. Not all the time do these people, make mistakes and become villains of society, but there's a higher chance. And see, Black America cannot be fixed because the government are going to protect folk like Sharonda Galden. Because you can't tell them nothing. She'll continue to get food stamps. They want to get on Section 8. The taxpayers got to bail them out. And they can keep being a menace to society. And then all that does is drive a bigger wedge in between talented and African Americans and those who have not. It just continues to drive the wedge between the two groups. But you know what? That wedge is gonna have to stay there, because I'll be damned. And when she says property value going down, she's right. She's right. Yes. There's evidence that shows that people like NBA Youngboy, they bring property values down. There's violence associated with people like him. Drugs, crime. People who've worked all their life, have done the right thing, saved their money, have pension plans, retirement plans and all this. Want to live a nice life. They don't be involved in that. Living around your kids that are doing that. Okay? Nobody wants to be dealing with that. I know I don't. At all. I'll be damned. I've worked too hard to be dealing with your damn kids driving hella fast down the street because they want to get away from a damn warrant. And somebody out there, gets killed. It's not fair. And Black America wants to protect, a lot of times, some of its worst people. No problem, let's protect them. They're not doing the right thing, no problem, let's protect them. Then you wonder why folk don't want to come back and start nothing. Why folks don't want to come back and help out. Why? Who wants to deal with that? What person in their right mind wants to deal with that? People got nice things and nice homes and nice cars and classic cars, and who wants to be out there getting their stuff broke into? Because all of a sudden you can't take care of your goddamn kids. Because you don't care about, you don't care, you want to do what you want to do, but you want to be a menace to the rest of the goddamn world. No. No. Absolutely not. Lock his ass up. Okay? He needs to go to jail. And being a child of a single mom is not an excuse. Many of us have come through circumstances and you can make a choice. He wanted to make a choice. Okay, so you make that choice, you play with those things, go to jail. Stop being unaccountable. Stop being a burden on society. Stop being a burden on black society. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment to the top. I really thank you guys for what you're doing. Check out the Patreon. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.